Well, everyone, the Android 12 beta just came out, just yesterday, and I wanted to kind of talk about it specifically on the Google Pixel 5. This is Google's pretty much their latest phone, and I can definitely tell you, after playing around with Android 12 and, kind of showcasing it, my top features yesterday, dude, I can tell you this update is probably going to be one of the major updates of Android probably within the last 3, 4 years at the bare minimum, possibly even since Android Lollipop. That was the biggest change we've seen in terms of design. If you show me an Android Lollipop device and an Android 12 device and an Android 11 device, I could probably pinpoint a few differences, but visually they may look more different, but visually they may look more similar than not. Now within Android 12, obviously there's all so much similarity still. They still need to do work on it a little bit, but the changes within here are actually pretty worthwhile to note. And I think one of the biggest changes, to be honest, is just the UI changes in general. The Pixel 5 though has actually been holding up fairly well on Android 12. I installed the first pre-alpha beta on it, and now it's actually still rocking fairly well on the first actual official beta. The app opening speeds is one thing that I saw is just much smoother, it seems like. I don't know if it's placebo or whatever, but it does seem like the animations are much smoother, at least to open up stock Google apps. That was the first thing that I noticed. If I'm going ahead and opening up, those type of things. Now, if I open up something like Fruit Ninja, you can see that it's still not as smooth. There's still a little bit of the icon showing up, and I don't know why the app doesn't actually open up, but there are a lot of apps that are now much smoother. Even the settings, I mean, look at that. That's so much smoother, from Android 11. And going into, another app is another different situation. But I think that is another major thing. I was not expecting the Pixel 5 to feel smoother on a beta. I was expecting it to mess up a little bit more. And there surely are some mess ups that I saw. If I go ahead and swipe up sometimes, it glitches up, as you guys saw. I don't know why, I just got it there too. It does glitch up a little bit still, but I'm expecting that it is a beta, it's not that big of a deal. And that's why I'm telling you, for all the Pixel 5 owners, I would not recommend installing this on your phone at all. I would recommend just, watching these videos, maybe watching some other people, install it and, their experience with it. But there still are a lot of bugs. And for someone like me, I don't use my Pixel 5 as a main device. So there can be a lot of other issues that I'm not seeing yet. I've already seen a couple of them. And what if phone calls don't go through? What if your messages don't go through? Things like that happen. And you can see there was another glitch right there. I'm going to try to see if I can redo that. But most of the time it isn't much smoother. I think if I swipe up fast, it kind of glitches up a little bit, but there's going to be glitches all over the place. That's totally okay. But one thing that I showcased earlier on is that styles and wallpaper. So clicking here, you can actually change up the feel and look of your specific device. So my favorite one is this little option, but you can go ahead, this is a custom one, but you can go ahead and change it to whichever type thing you want. And that's something crazy because before on a lot of other, devices, you would have to install a custom launcher to get different type of icons. Now, if only we can install icon backs, that'd be crazy. And Google is supposed to be supporting a lot of widgets as well. Now, another really awesome thing is this new little control panel thing up here. Now, I've already kind of talked about it, but on the Pixel 5, it looks so beautiful. This is the phone that's essentially going to be the caliber for all the other phones in the future. And from things that we see, from things that we tell Google to fix, this will be on the production version of Android 12 eventually. And this is something I'm really happy about. I mean, you look at it, it looks so good, and there's a lot of bugs in it, but overall, the Pixel 5 has handled it fairly well. I haven't, charged my phone all last night, and I still have fairly a lot of battery. So if I click on battery, as you can see, 97%, not bad for a beta, It's almost like installing the first, nightly of CyanogenMod or something all over again. And I think the Pixel 5 is going to do, perfectly fine on Android 12. I'm waiting until beta 5 comes out, and then I'll maybe start recommending people download it. Not even then, never install a beta on your main device. But if you have a Pixel 5 on a side device, I can tell you it's rocking fairly well. I've not had crazy issues, nothing like that's happened yet, and I'm looking forward to the next versions of the beta, to be honest. So that essentially covers it up. It's been fairly well, so we'll see what happens in the future, but that pretty much covers it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section as well. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.